So Stanislavski had said there are no small parts, there are only small actors. And I must tell both of you that you are the two faces that I see on screen, and I am hooked to your faces, no matter what your role is. But your expressions are so minutely, carefully crafted that they always stay with me. And Nilofer, I must tell you, बाबूजी भोले भाले दुनिया जलेबी है जी तू भी जरा टेढ़ा हो ले क्या था दुनिया जलेबी है oh my god it's been a while since I actually saw a girl with beautiful green eyes expressing so well in close-up shots and who could imitate Nargis and Madhubala and Wahida Rahman on stage. So I'm very proud of you, I must say.
Thank you.
You should be told this very often.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes.
I'm so glad you feel this way. Thank you for sharing.
And Priyanshu, you too, like I was telling you, he's a highly trained actor, studied filmmaking, and he's also one face that always lingers with you. Can you quickly tell me a little about your background? In terms of the expertise you have?
Basically, I studied filmmaking back in Bangalore, did theatre there, then came to Mumbai, did theatre here with Rajat Kapoor, Akash Khurana. I think mainly because of stage, what happened was it just opened me up a lot. I did 120 shows across the world. I've traveled to France, done shows there, China, Russia, Turkey, Tunisia.
Wonderful.
English plays, Hindi play karte karte. And then when you play a 60-year-old man to a 6-year-old kid on stage, everything. It just builds you up in a certain way. You're just confident to play anything.
Yes.
Also, I at least feel कि stage and camera दोनों बहुत अलग technical acting है. But when I started doing बहुत ही अलग है. And I disagree जो बहुत सारे लोग बोलते हैं कि उम्मीद है कि theatre actors हैं तो बहुत हमेशा अच्छे होंगे. नहीं, वो नहीं होता है. Camera की अलग ही performance होती है. Yes, theatre just prepares you a lot and you understand yourself a lot. And the more you start understanding yourself, whether it's through life or stage, you will be better in front of camera because camera के सामने honesty चाहिए. आपकी आंखों में ऑनेस्टी दिखती है जैसे आपने इनकी आंखों के बारे में कहा
आपकी आंखों के बारे में कहूं कुछ
नहीं मेरी मुस्कुराहट के बारे में कह देना
No, I watched you in Mirzapur, Rock On to Extraction, U-Turn, Bhavesh Joshi, and yeah, so a lot of good effort there.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And Charlie Chopra, you know how lucky a person can be. Two young actors who are directed by Vishal Bhardwaj and whose co-actors are Naseeruddin Shah, Ratna Pathak, and tell me the names.
Nina Gupta, Gulshan Grover, Badman, Lara Datta.
Oh my God.
Chandan Roy Sanyal is there, Pauli Das, man, they're
Damini.
all
amazing.
Big.
And the best part about this project is it's a web series, not a film, it's a web series, and it is based on a novel by Agatha Christie. And one of the co-producers is also the great grandson of Agatha Christie. Oh my God, this will go in history.
Absolutely.
Tell me more about this. Wow.
It's his first web series, first of all. You know, Vishal Bhardwaj coming on OTT, he's going to explore characters like anything. We have seen him do wonders with actors, with such adaptation, the OG of adaptation, with the Shakespeare scripts, as you mentioned right now. We should not forget Saath Khoon Maaf, also the Agatha Christie book, which he had adapted beautifully. And now when he comes with a script like this on OTT, where he can explore more, you know, dive into each character a lot. You know the magic he's going to create. And the kind of ensemble you just said, that was something, I mean, for all of us. We were like, oh, this is a dream job to be part of. This is a dream set.
Yeah, I was telling you. I said, I wasn't telling him. We were talking about this. कि अगर हम नहीं भी होते इस शो में और विशाल भारद्वाज की ऐसे वेब सीरीज आ रही होती जो एगाथा क्रिस्टी की बुक पे बेस्ड है और ये कास्ट है नसीर सर, नीना गुप्ता and Ratna and everyone else, I would watch it. Like people ask me, give me a reason. I said, like if I was not in the show and I just knew कि ये show आ रहा है, I would definitely watch it just because of all the things.
And Agatha Christie's murder mystery, you know, everybody knows that the whole ensemble is going to be interesting, right? You know this.
And then actors have so much to perform in a novel, especially when a movie or a content is adapted from a novel. You know that every character is relevant, and then on top of that, you can add so much from your own side. But tell me, are you Charlie Chopra?
I am Charlie Chopra.
You're Charlie Chopra.
She is Charlie Chopra.
Amazing.
What? Okay.
See?
Oh yeah, she is Charlie Chopra. Mystery solved.
So from Nilofer to Charlie Chopra, and by the way, there was another Grehen.
Yes.
You were so good in Grehen.
Thank you.
And you've been doing such different kind of roles. One, you're very lucky. and
Very.
secondly, you're talented. And I also like the fact that your father is an author.
Yeah.
And you've dabbled in Punjabi and Malayalam films and lots of different films.
Yeah.
Before we come to your film career, I want to know about your father. I like people who write.
So I think मैं आज जो भी हूँ, whatever that I am today, it's because of my father. He introduced me to the world of theatre. Well, he's a writer. He's a literary writer. But
What books has he written?
So he has some 11 books to his credit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
उनकी पहली किताब that was of poems and again romantic poems. उसके बाद he came to these. He started writing novels and short stories.
Right.
लेकिन मैंने I haven't read his books.
Shame! Shame! Wamiqa,
I'm telling you,
come on.
I am the kalank in my family. And my father is a writer. And I have not, मतलब ऐसे नहीं कि I have not read his books, I have not read all his books. Because mostly
not all,
whenever
but
he's
I also read
writing,
it,
yeah.
he's always narrating it. But I've never like picked up his book and just like,
Yeah.
तो मुझे बहुत ताने मिलते हैं. It's enough. You can also like, it's fine. But he's the one because of whom I am who I am. He used to take us to Kala Bhavan, Tagore Theatre and make us watch these beautiful plays there. And that's how my whole interest in art started.
Yeah.
He often tells me that when I was just 15 minutes old, he held me and he's like, "Tab tak na bacche, mostly kids don't even open their eyes. 15-minute kid, like you already had your eyes opened and you were just looking here and there with these big eyes, and you were looking at me and you had your thumb in your mouth like, and you were making expressions, and he's like, I knew that you were going to be an artist."
Yeah?
Yeah, he's like, I knew you were going to be an artist. And I think that's how that probably inspired him also to take us, me and my brother, to these theatre festivals. And so I owe everything to my father, everything. He's the reason why I never felt like, oh, my family gave me freedom. Like, how some people say that, oh, my parents allow me everything. I never knew that they're supposed to allow me. I always felt free. I always felt, and that is something that so precious. Like, I feel like I wish every parent could give that to their
children.
To their children.
The very important part of this situation that you've been is that our industry, which is mostly entertainment and a lot of money involved right now, often forgets to lay emphasis on intellect. And I really appreciate people who value art in this industry that is based on art. And unfortunately, there has been a lot of focus on how well a film is doing at the box office. Priyanshu, tell me about you. One, we know about Wamiqa, that she dabbled in many industries before. I mean, you've seen you in Jab We Met as a little girl, and then I saw you in '83, and I still remember that face because you do have a great face. But like I said, there are no small parts. There are small actors. Tell me about your journey. Also, because I'm talking to two people who are here completely on their own merit, and there was this huge conversation about actors who find it easy if they belong to a family in the industry. Both of you belong to none. In that context, how has been your journey in the last 10 years?
I've enjoyed every step of my life in Mumbai. The idea was to come here and keep working. The idea was not to just earn fame. It was to be honest with what craft I'm doing, what art I'm doing. So it has to be the small or big, that did not matter. What mattered was, so even when I was just doing theatre and trying to make ends meet, if I was auditioning for some part and they said, this is with the big film and you're playing the friend's role, this, that. If I didn't find anything with that character to play, or there was no craft in it for me to put in, I have not taken up roles. Until Rock On 2, where I had just 4 scenes, and those 4 scenes made a big impact in the story, where Purab, Kohli and all these guys, after the screening, they came out, and I remember his mom coming out and saying कि interval से पहले वो 2 scene में तुम बिल्कुल scary से एक stalker लगते हो, और अगले 2 scene में तुम्हारे लिए we cry, we feel emotional. So the idea is not to play the game of just show my skills. It is not that. The idea is to stick around here. I want to be the long race, lambi race ka ghoda jise kehte hain.
Yeah, yeah.
And every step has taken me to the next one. So I am not counting on anybody right now. It's my work which talks, and with one work which comes out, the next one, my windows and doors open. Bhavesh Joshi came out, that kind of just gave me like, you know, the industry got to know me more and more.
Yeah.
So that's the idea, and I never say that it's been a struggle, because when I was coming to Mumbai, even if you're in a corporate world, you don't become a CEO straight away, right? You're going to go through the ladder one by one. You're going to become an assistant manager and straight away.
Yeah.
And even if you maybe go to the top too soon, you might not know how to handle it.
Right.
And I have no problems with people who are getting there. I think they're lucky, they have the talent, and maybe they'll learn it over there.
I used to crib about it a lot. I used to feel like, oh God, why wasn't I born in a Bhatt family or in a Kapoor family or in whosoever, you know?
Yeah.
But now, I'm so thankful for my journey. I'm so happy with myself. I am very proud of the person that I am. I feel like I am मैं वो इंसान हूँ who wants to learn every day, and I'm not sure if I would be like this if I was born with a silver spoon, or if I had everything that you know one would
You
have.
would be a different person if you were born in.
I'm so happy being me. So I don't want to change anything from my journey. I've had my ups and downs. I don't like to talk about it because I feel like everybody has their ups and downs.
Right.
And for me to compare and brag or just like बोलना कि अरे मैं तो ये सब चीजों से गुजरी हूँ, like, you know, but I have so much. I have so much. Like, how can I not talk about that? You know? So I never like to talk about the struggles, or what you call struggles, you know. It's been a blessing.
Yeah, and I guess anonymity is also a blessing. You realize about that only when you become extremely popular.
And it's a different. आपने बोला ना कि अपने खुद के merit पे. I'm telling you, it's a different
feeling,
special feeling when you know that whatever,
the smallest achievement is big.
This is not
you enjoy every small thing also in life.
And tell me, take me through the process of Charlie Chopra. How many days did it take? What were your scenes with the mammoth actors like Naseer Saab and all that? By the way, Naseer Saab's family, entire family is here. Wife and both the children, the two sons are here. So where did you shoot it? Tell me briefly about the physical experience of working.
Well, we shot in Manali, Solang Valley. Super cold there because we were shooting in February.
And in February in snow. Very, very difficult.
And in snow. Uske baad we shot in Bombay. I think total of 45 to 50 days, I believe. And I can't believe that we've shot a series in 45 to 50 days. It's crazy.
And with this kind of an ensemble and that kind of a setup and shooting a murder mystery and in difficult locations like what we were in Solang Valley, oh my God.
It's been crazy, but the prep...
It's the prep, I think, and the unit which it was, which felt very, as you said, these mammoth legendary actors, at least I was, and we keep talking that younger actors, we were all nervous.
What have you taken away from Naseer Saab as an actor? Tell me one thing that everybody must imitate from Naseer Saab as an actor. Both of you.
I think discipline.
Discipline? He comes on time and like that?
Yeah, discipline as in when he's there. He's there. It's not like
डांट देते हैं वो
अरे बहुत
उनके प्ले से पहले भी अगर नसीर साहब
It's a
good,
it's the discipline. That's why he has so much energy. Like you'll never suddenly उनमें ऐसी energy आ जाती है, and you don't know because he's always quiet and all of that. I think he's so much in touch with himself. That is so beautiful.
That I think he was in so much in touch with himself, of course, with his craft, that there's clarity in him.
Tell me, Vishal has written it. He's done he's one of the writers. He's the director. He's also one of the co-producers.
And he's done the music.
And he's done the music. You tell me, Priyanshu, what is the takeaway from his personality?
From Vishal sir? Oh my God.
क्या सीख सकते हैं हम?
I've become a better human being and an actor now. Now what I'm shooting post Charlie Chopra, I'm using those learning now as an actor.
Like?
He has taught me that you can create special moments from anything. It can be anything. It can be just me stepping down with my foot here and just leaning towards you and talking to you. Even this I can just do it normally, but I can now create a moment out of it. How you can create a moment out of just using a smallest of the gestures and make a moment out of just
And
looking
he
at
does
each
that
other.
in real life also. Like,
So
you know, how anybody can treat their crew in whatever way that they want to, but he
Yeah.
is so nice.
Every day with any scene
Yeah.
was just a new experience and an adventure. It was not
Yeah.
even you go with whatever homework you want to. You have to go there with
Yeah.
the homework, but don't keep yourself blocked, because once you
Yeah.
dive in there with him, you'll see so much is there to learn.
I remember in the last film of his, he made तब्बू से कि आपने अब तक मैम शादी नहीं की। बोला, "अरे, शेर भूखा है तो क्या घास खाएगा?" That's a woman. That's a woman.
love तब्बू, I love her. जुबली में तो आपने जैसे नीलोफर को देखा है वो तो अलग, इसमें तो बहुत ही अलग आप देखने वाले, because it's a पंजाबी character.
Hi.
And yeah, and
Really?
This
In
is-
a novel by Agatha Christie? I know. This Punjabi.
I mean,
you know,
everything, the characters are very different from what
Wow.
the Vishal sir's adaptation, the way he's treated the characters.
Hi.
She's hardcore
And I'll tell you
Punjabi.
something else also.
hi.
It's the first time in India that we are breaking the fourth wall. It's been such a fun experience. I cannot explain.
Also, I think
It's
for
been just so
everybody who you've seen our work, but here we are all very, very different. मतलब नसीर सर की getup से ही ऐसे लगता है
Yeah,
कि
you have to watch the
hasn't-
first episode.
You have to see how
Aji,
he's
Aji.
looking, and
Aji.
I don't talk like this. I'm in a very मैं कुल्लू के हिमाचली वाले accent में बात कर रहा हूँ ना, मैं वहाँ का रिपोर्टर बना हुआ actually, तो मैं इसी तरीके से बात करता हूँ.
So good.
Everybody is so different.
Right.
Everybody's done something colorful, and it's all thanks to Vishal Bhardwaj.
Super like. So if you're playing a Punjabi character, I must tell you, and you're a Punjabi girl,
Yeah.
I love Bulle Shah. Bulle Shah says, "दुश्मन मरे तो खुशी ना करिए, सजना भी मर जाना है."
Hi.
We were waiting to have Punjab in a world like this. This amalgamation is wow, yaar. I'm going
Oh,
to
you're
watch
gonna
this.
love
You're
it.
gonna love it.
Yeah.
Wow, wow.
अच्छा, एक और बात.
हाँ.
आप ये बात कर रहे थे ना कि कैसे intellectual films और उसका कितना जरूरी है, और you know you have to make that choice.
Yeah.
And ऐसा नहीं है कि नहीं ऑफर होती है या नहीं करने को मिलती है, ज्यादा पैसा मिलता है, obviously होता है. But then there are people who like to do that. But then there are people who have to make that choice.
Yes.
Like I make that choice. I lose on a lot. Like
Really?
being
I like
a
that.
vegetarian or trying to promote veganism or whatever, you lose on a lot of brand endorsements too.
Nice.
You say no to them, you know.
Nice.
Lekin you have to make it's all about the peace in your heart, what gives you peace, you know.
Yeah.
So I think as artists, it's not just about making money and being popular and having a lot of
Yeah.
followers.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of that comes. That is part of it.
Yeah.
But main चीज क्या है?
Yeah.
क्यों कर रहे हैं? जिंदा रह रहे हैं, क्या काम करके खुशी मिल रही है?
Be
वो
honest,
खुशी
yeah.
किस में
और
आ
वैसे
रही
भी
है?
हर
To be
इंसान को
honest with
शाहरुख
you.
खान बनना ही नहीं है. कुछ लोगों को मनोज वाजपेयी बनना है, किसी को आशुतोष राणा वाली एक जिंदगी पसंद है. So
और मैं कह रही हूँ, हो सकता है आप ये काम करते करते शाहरुख खान भी बन जाए.
अच्छा, कोई गाना नहीं है इसमें?
अरे यार, तुम
आप
आने दो.
आने तो दीजिए आप.
You have no
बहुत
idea.
surprises हैं,
कुछ
बहुत
अलग ही
तरीके
है.
से
I'm telling you,
surprises हैं.
गा के सुना दो यार कुछ.
अरे नहीं,
नहीं.
कुछ आया ही नहीं है.
नहीं.
यहाँ तक है मेरे गाना, यहाँ से निकलने की बस बाकी है. बस
ओके चोपड़ा.
तभी मैं आपको कह रही हूँ, you have to. तो हमें मिलना पड़ेगा मेनू फिर. तो.
मैं मिलांगी तेरे.
मैं फिर मिलांगी तेनू.
फिर मिलांगी तेनू.
ये मूवी का है ना कोई?
अरे नहीं.
गाना है?
अरे अमृता
अमृता
प्रीतम.
प्रीतम.
मैं तेनू फिर मिलांगी. So great. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
Thank you so much.